Hey, what's up, furniture nerds? Welcome to another episode of Flat Packs Exposed, the review series, brought to you by Prime Spaces.
What's going on, furniture nerds? Gonna do this quick review for this patio set with fire pit, and man, the quality on this set is very high. So first things first, let's talk about the quality. When it comes to this actual wicker, right, the wicker, usually when you see wicker sets like this, if you look on the bottom of the box, you'll see a bunch of wicker pieces that fell off. And for this one, I can tell you there's literally no wicker that fell off. So that's first things first. The quality on the wicker is very high, and I would definitely highly recommend this type of set, especially if you're looking for something for longevity. You obviously have the two rockers here. You have the three-person seater. You have the two-person seater love seat, and then here is the fire pit. And so they have the rocks in there to keep the fire going, and it has the sort of clay plates there on the side with the design, which I think is really nice. And overall, like I said, this thing is just really high quality. If we look right here, it also has a table. It's kind of got this kind of water mosaic type of design to it, which I think is really nice. And on the bottom of it has this shelf right here. Now, if we talk about the actual cushions, these are actually pretty plush, right? So one thing to note, when you are putting the cushions inside the cushion covers, it may seem like it is not supposed to fit, or they sent you sizes that don't fit. The reason why they don't fit, or they seem like they don't fit, is because they're supposed to be plush. So when you're putting the actual cushions inside the covers, you're supposed to be like jamming it in so that it is really plump, right? So if you look at these pillows, they actually look pretty big, right? And that's because you kind of have to jam in the cushions, right? So other than that, guys, if I look and get inside this rocker right here, really nice. And they swivel as well. So you can see I'm kind of going around in circles here. All right. So overall, I think this thing is a really nice set. One important thing when it comes to the cushions, right, is the fact that all the cushion covers are marked, and all the cushions are marked, right? So don't just rip them out of the plastic and then put them off to the side. Wait to the end when you're putting everything onto the patio furniture, and that's when you start identifying what goes where. Okay, so now the assembly process is quite of an involved process, so I would definitely suggest having two people. It took me personally about three and a half hours to put everything together, but man, don't let the assembly time deter you from checking this thing out, because this thing is awesome. One quick tip when it comes to the assembly, okay, when you are inserting the bolts and the screws, don't over tighten them until the entire unit has been assembled. So essentially what you want to do is you want to insert the bolts, but maybe twist them maybe 50 to 70% and then leave them like that. Once all of the bolts are intact for whatever piece that you are assembling at the time, that's when you can go ahead and start tightening all the screws, because at that point nothing will be restricted. Okay, it will be very easy to get all the bolts in, because they already are in, right? And you should be able to get them together pretty easily after that. So right under here is where you power on the fire pit, right? This is for the level, this is the starter, right? Just like a gas grill. And inside here is where you would put your propane tank. So that's the holder right there. Here's the nozzle. Okay, so the same exact way a gas grill would work is how this will work. So the fire pit also comes with this cover right here, which is obviously really important for maintenance and care of the main attraction, I believe, of this entire set. So I think that's also good to point out, and a very good value add to the overall set. Now, another cool thing I want to show you is underneath, or what they do is they send you these sort of mesh square material to put underneath the cushions to avoid them from slipping. So I'm pretty sure that this was a quality complaint from folks who were buying their products and saying, hey, like, the cushions are comfortable, but you can't sit in them because you slide around. So I think that's a pretty cool thing that they did. paying attention to what customers are saying and then making the adjustment. But yeah, guys, I highly recommend this patio furniture set. It is definitely high quality, comfortable cushions. Have some options here with the swivel, you know, the 3-seater, the 2-seater there, and then of course the fire pit, which I think is the main attraction when it comes to this. And then of course we can't forget our small little table here. So that's what I got for this review, guys. I highly recommend it. Definitely check it out. I'll check you guys on the next review.